Among those who did have a professional resume was 11-year-old Angela Cartwright. At the time of this test, she was in her 7th season of the television series Make Room for Daddy, starring Danny Thomas and Marjorie Lord.
I really wasn't that nervous doing this screen test. I had worked for many years before and felt very comfortable in front of a camera. But there's always that kind of little rush of energy because you want to make sure that you do the best job you can.
Where do you think we were, Father? If you don't believe us, you must have some idea where you think we were.
Robert Wise auditioned Angela for 2 different roles. Here, Angela tested for the role of Louisa, the second oldest of the Von Trapp girls.
Blueberries.
It's too early for blueberries.
They were strawberries, but it's been so cold lately, they turned blue.
I see. Show me the berries.
What?
Show me the berries you picked.
We don't have them anymore.
Where are they?
We ate them.
I remember going to the makeup department and them trying different wigs on me. If you see the stage production of Sound of Music, the kids are all blonde. And I'm not sure if they all were blonde or whether that was something that was invented. But I think Bob Wise actually had another vision about it.
For the role of the younger sister, Brigitte, Wise tested Angela using her natural coloring.
I'm Brigitte. I'm 9 years old and very, very difficult.
Oh, really? And who told you that, Brigitte?
Fraulein Josephine, 4 governesses ago.
Well, I'm sure she was mistaken.
She was telling the truth. And I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
You shouldn't say that, Brigitte.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
You're picking just an instant out of a part that you're playing, and you just have to commit to what this character is. And I must say, Brigitte felt a lot more comfortable to me than Louisa did. I think it shows in the screen test, too.
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
Nothing. I'll need lots of advice.
Well, the best way to start is to be sure to tell Father to mind his own business. You must never come to dinner on time, always blow your nose at the table, and never eat your soup quietly.
I was absolutely thrilled to get this movie. We knew that this was going to be a special film, but we had no idea it would be as big a movie as it actually turned out to be.
Action.
Rolf! Why haven't I seen you?
Good afternoon. You will take this, please, and deliver it to your father as soon as he gets home.
He's on his honeymoon.
I know that.
You do?
We make it our business to know everything about everyone.
Who's we?
See that he gets it.
Oh, what is it?
A telegram from Berlin.
Don't you want to come over some night and deliver it yourself?
I'm now occupied by more important matters. And your father'd better be, too, if he knows what's good for him.
But, Rolf...
All right, cut. Okay. Thank you. Yes.
29.
Action, Tish.
Rolf?
Lisa, we mustn't.
Why not, silly?
I don't know.
Well, I thought that's why you were here, to see me.
Yes, of course. I've missed you, Lisa.
You have? How much?
So much that I've even thought of sending you a telegram just so I could deliver it here myself.
Oh, what a lovely thought. Why don't you send me a telegram right now?
But I'm here.
Oh, please, Rolf, send me a telegram. I'll start it for you. Dear Liesel.
Dear Lisa, I would like to tell you how I feel about you. Stop. Unfortunately, this telegram is already much too expensive. Sincerely, Rolf.
Sincerely?
Cordially.
Cordially.
Affectionately.
Hmm.
Will there be any reply?
Dear Rolf, stop. Don't stop. You're Liesel. Oh, if only we didn't have to always wait for Father to get a telegram. How will I know when I'll see you again?
Let's see. I could come here by mistake with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin and he's staying with... Nobody's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father now.
Why not?
Your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They get pretty mad at those who don't think so. Liesel, they're getting ready to... Let's just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Oh, don't worry about my father. He's a big naval hero. He was awarded a medal by the Emperor for bravery. I've even seen the medal.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Why me?
Oh, Liesel, you're so
what?
So young.
Well, I'm 16. What's so young about that?
Cut. Very nice.
Cut.
Lovely. Very easy.
30.
Very quiet. Action.
Mother?
Yes, dear.
Oh, that sounds so nice. I like calling you Mother.
And I like hearing it.
You love Father very much. I can tell you do.
Very much, darling.
Mother, what do you do when you think you love someone? I mean, when you stop loving someone. Or he stops loving you.
Well, you cry a little while, and then you wait for the sun to come out. And it always does, you know.
There's so many things I think I should know, and I don't. I really don't.
Well, how can you, child?
Sometimes I feel like the world is coming to an end.
And sometimes you feel it's just beginning.
Yes.
I know, I felt the same way, Liesel. And it's going to turn out wonderfully for you. I promise you.
Do you really think so?
Of course.
Cut. Very nice.
Cut.
Much better.
33.
Action.
Mother?
Yes, dear.
Oh, that sounds so nice. I like calling you Mother.
And I like hearing it.
You love Father very much. I can tell you do.
Very much, darling.
Mother, what do you do when you think you love someone? I mean, when you stop loving someone, or he stops loving you.
Well, you cry a little, and then you wait till the sun comes out again. And it always does, you know.
There's so many things I think I should know, and I don't. Really, I don't.
Well, how can you, child?
Sometimes I feel like the world's coming to an end.
And then sometimes you feel it's just beginning.
Yes.
I know. I felt the same way, Liesel. And it's going to turn out wonderfully for you. I promise.
Do you really think so?
I know.
It's a beautiful evening.
Yes.
I hoped I might find you here.
Oh? Was there something you wanted?
No? No. Oh, Maria, I have to know. Why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
I had an obligation to fulfill, and I came back to fulfill it.
Is that all?
I miss the children.
Only the children?
Oh, no, I mean, well, shouldn't I have missed them?
Oh, yes, yes. Only, well, I was hoping...
What?
Well, nothing was right while you were away. And it'll all be wrong again when you leave. And I was hoping that, well, maybe you'd change your mind.
Oh, I'm sure the Baroness will make things happy for you.
Mm. Well, there isn't going to be any Baroness, Maria.
I don't understand.
We've called off our engagement.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You are?
I mean, you did.
Well, it's no use marrying one person when you're in love with another.
And Baroness Schrader's in love with someone else.
No, Maria.
Reverend Mother always says when the Lord closes one door...
Somewhere he opens a window?
Yes.
What else does the Reverend Mother say?
That you should look for your life?
Is that why you came back?
Yes.
And did you find it?
I think I have.
Sometimes when you find it, you don't even recognize it.
No.
Not at first, and then suddenly one day or one evening, there it is before you.
And you realize it isn't something that's only just happened.
Oh, it's something that you've known deep inside you for many weeks.
Yes.
Was it like that with you, too?
Oh, yes.
When did you know?
The first time you blew that silly whistle.
Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You seem happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. There isn't going to be any Baroness, Maria.
I don't understand.
We've called off our engagement.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You are?
I mean, you did.
Can't marry one person when you're in love with another.
And Baroness Schrader's in love with someone else.
No, Maria.
Reverend Mother always says that when the Lord closes a door...
Somewhere he opens a window.
Yes.
What else does the Reverend Mother say?
That you should look for your life.
Is that why you came back?
Yes.
And have you found it?
I think I have.
Sometimes when you find it, you don't even recognize it.
No.
Not at first, and then suddenly one day or one evening, there it is before you.
And you realize that it isn't something that's only just happened.
It's something that you've known deep inside you for many weeks.
Yes.
Was it that way with you, too?
Oh, yes.
When did you know?
First time you blew that silly whistle.
There isn't going to be any Baroness, Maria.
I don't understand.
We called off our engagement.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You are?
I mean, you did.
Well, you can't marry one person when you're in love with another.
And Baroness Schrader's in love with someone else?
No, Maria.
Reverend Mother always says that when the Lord closes a door...
Somewhere he opens a window.
Yes.
What else does the Reverend Mother say?
That you should look for your life.
Is that why you came back?
Yes.
Have you found him?
I think I have.
Sometimes you don't realize you found it.
I know.
And suddenly one day or one evening, there it is before you.
Yes. And you realize it isn't something that's only just happened.
It's something that's been going on deep inside you for many weeks.
Yes.
Is that how it was with you, too?
Oh, yes.
When did you know?
First time you blew that silly whistle.
Eight.
The quiet. Action.
Mother?
Yes, dear?
Well, that sounds so nice. I like calling you that.
Well, I like hearing it.
You love Father very much. I can tell you do.
Very much, darling.
Mother?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you think you love someone? I mean, when you stop loving someone or he stops loving you?
Well, first you cry a little, and then you wait for the sun to come out. And it always does.
There's so many things I think I should know and I don't. I really don't.
Well, how can you, child?
Sometimes I feel like the whole world's coming to an end.
And then you feel like it's just the beginning.
Yes.
I know. It was the same way for me. And for you, Liesl, it will be just as wonderful. I promise you that.
You really think so?
Oh, I'm absolutely sure of it.
Cut, Marina.
Cut.
Let's have that.
10.
3. Action, Kim.
Rolf?
Liesl. Oh. No, Liesl, we mustn't.
Why not, silly?
I don't know.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it, to see me?
Yes? Of course. Oh, I've missed you, Liesl.
How much?
So much that I even thought of sending you a telegram just so I could deliver it to you here.
Well, that's a lovely thought. Why don't you do it right now?
But I'm here.
Oh, Rolf, please send me a telegram. I'll start it for you. Dear Lisa.
Dear Liesl, I'd like to be able to tell you how I feel about you. Stop. Unfortunately, this wire is already much too expensive. Sincerely, Rolf.
Sincerely?
Cordially,
Cordially?
affectionately. Is there any reply?
Dear Rolf. Stop. Don't stop. You're a Liesl. If only we didn't always have to wait for someone to send Father a telegram. How do you know when I'll see you again?
Let's see. I could come here by mistake. With a telegram from Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin with... No one's supposed to know he's here. Don't tell your father now.
Why not?
Well, Liesel, your father is pretty Austrian.
Well, we're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Oh, don't worry about my father. He's a naval hero. He was even decorated by the Emperor for bravery. I've seen the medal.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
Well, you're so...
So what?
so young.
I'm 16. What's so young about that?
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I'll be